Welcome to another episode of Hard Lessons with Demel Hannah. I am your host, Demel Hannah. I've been in the county, man, some months now. You know what I mean? I probably ain't no telling. I know I have rise. I have moved up. You know what I'm saying? The organization is just like it's the same type of ladder that you can compare the organization to any type of sport, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, let's say you're a freshman in high school playing on a basketball team. Now, if you're okay, you're gonna make the team. You might not be a starting player, but if you're good, you go get time, you go get you some tick, you go start loving the game, learning the game and all that, and then eventually you might become a starting player. So that's how the organization is. Based on your development, can you learn the pieces? I think, it wasn't about how tough you was. We don't give a fuck how tough you is. We don't care how many people you've killed. That don't make you a leader. Not amongst us. Not amongst us. That shit don't work with us. That shit might work with another organization. Not amongst us. That shit ain't shit. So what's going to determine whether or not you earn a position within an organization is gonna be how fast you can learn, your behavior, your conduct. You know what I mean? Are you fair? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to talk? All that. So I had all those gifts. I've been like that since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, I've always been a leader amongst men. You know what I mean? Since I was a kid, I've always been able to talk and articulate my thoughts and what we should do and how we should do it and when we should do it. So I've always been a leader in that regard. So I rose through. I was always someone that was accountable. You know what I'm saying? When it came to, being accountable. And that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I was accountable when it came to being accountable. So I had to mediate a lot of shit between grown men. I'm 18. This dude, I gotta go over here on this wing and see what the fuck going on over here. I promise you. And guys, there's some people on this shit that's gonna be like, dude, ain't bullshit, man. You know what I mean? So, like I say, on upper B is BJ, BH, BG, and BF. Now, you can either be somebody on your wing or you could be somebody on that whale, what we call all four wings, or you could be somebody in the building. You know what I mean? So I was somebody, so that was another aspect of the organization that I learned, because in the streets, you lead differently. If you got money and if you shoot a gun and if you done beat people up, you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a leader, you're a leader. If you got money if you got money, you're a leader. Or if you're a good fighter, you're a leader. Or if you somebody that will shoot, you're a leader. Everybody has different leaders. But when you come in the Cook County, when you come in jail, your money don't mean shit. You fighting don't mean shit. How many people you murdered don't mean shit. What makes you a leader in jail is this and this it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And can you delegate to other men? Can you delegate? If you can delegate to other men, you know what I mean? You're gonna always be put in a position to delegate to other men. Irregardless of what organization you in. I don't care what you is. If you are someone that is smart, you know what I mean? Someone that is quiet, but aggressive when necessary. You're gonna be in leadership position, irregardless of your organization. You are. So I was. You know what I mean? But even when I was always a soldier, man. Always a soldier. I never got too high to believe that I couldn't fuck up and get my ass kicked. See, that's what kept me good amongst the people. Because when you put what I learned in the county, when you fuck up amongst us, we fuck you up. We fuck you up. We fuck you up. And the guy that normally gets fucked up is the guy that's accountable. So that can be a catch-22 if you accept certain positions. You know, a lot of people used to duck that shit because you can get that ass whooped. And we coined the phrase that said, if you fuck up, we'll give you some GD glasses. That's notorious in the 90s. GD glasses. That's notorious, I promise you. But yeah. So I knew that accepting those positions, I had to be on point, man. I had to be fair. I just couldn't be somebody that want to beat up on the men. I wasn't on that shit. I ain't trying to beat up on my membership. I ain't trying to beat up on my homies. I ain't trying to beat up on the guys. Yeah, I ain't on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit come back and bite you in your ass. And you know, I that's not how I led. A lot of people led like that. I used to watch that. A lot of people led like that. Just beating the hell out of the guys. You know, making the guys terrified of them. I didn't do that. I didn't like that shit. I didn't do that, Joe. I didn't do that. I did not do that. I ain't like it. If you had a violation coming, I tried to work your ass out. You know, I'll make your ass go do 360 motherfucking jumping jacks or motherfucking goddamn it, you know, some motherfucking calf raises or something. You know what I mean? Some damn knee bends. I make you do 1440. You know what I'm saying? Give me 420 times 720. Give me a 1440 and knee bends. Your ass won't be walking for a couple days. It's better than kicking your ass. You know, that was my thing. You know, me working you out is gonna help you. It ain't gonna hurt you. And it's better than me whooping your ass. I can have some guys come in here and fuck you up. But I ain't on that. You know, that's not how I led, man. I did that shit. I might did that shit to a couple guys. I ain't do that. I ain't want nobody kicking my ass. Shit, I fucked up a lot. You know, I done did some bogus shit. You know what I'm saying? Stole on niggas on the basketball court. My own guys. I promise you. I did. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't do that shit. But, you know, the Cook County is serious. You know what I'm saying? It be high alert. You know, when we on high alert, we don't play no motherfucker. When we on high alert, we don't play no fucking cards. We don't play no dominoes. We don't play no chess. We don't play no checkers. We be all together. I promise you. That's how the fuck we used to move, man. We didn't play. When we on high alert, when some shit probably happened down there on the wing, one of our homies then got stabbed or probably goddamn it in another division, we on high alert. You won't catch us playing no motherfucking games, Joe. We ain't playing no chess, we ain't playing no check, we ain't playing no cards. You know what I mean? We go play on your ass if it go up. That's all we thinking about. That's it. I don't give a fuck if it's 5, 6 of us. That's all we thinking about. We go protect the fuck out of each other. And our allies know what to do with. Whatever way we move and they moving. I promise you. I promise you that's how it went. But hell yeah. You know, in the county, man, I learned a lot. I just learned a lot of discipline, man. I learned a lot of discipline. I got a lot of discipline, you know. And I watched other guys in other organizations. I seen how they was leading certain leaders. It was some young leaders, man. You know, they shall remain nameless, but it was guys in that county 2021. They have run circles around these motherfuckers 2021, man. And they ain't had no money either. They was natural born fucking leaders. Natural born fucking leaders. Like these dudes was genius, man. They was shrewd motherfuckers, man. Probably never finished high school or none of that shit, but God just gifted them with the ability to delegate to men, you know, to people, to human beings, and make them sway in a certain way. That shit, I used to be just fucking in awe of that shit. You know, I used to ascertain and absorb that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think I became a fairly good leader, you know, later on and shit. You know, I was learning in the county. I learned a lot in the county, a lot. But I learned a lot about myself and the organization, that this shit ain't no fucking joke. This shit is royalty.